Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Hello again there, YouTube Sangha. In this episode, I will be discussing what I call the hero archetype in America, a Buddhist critique. In this episode, I will be discussing an aspect of individualism that I think is very pervasive in our culture, in our society. So let's get right into it. Throughout American history, the archetype of the hero has played a significant role in shaping the national narrative, driving cultural values and influencing individual aspirations. This fervent admiration for heroism manifests in literature, cinema, politics, and everyday life. Heroes epitomize courage, sacrifice, and the triumph of good over evil, qualities that resonate deeply within the American psyche. However, through a Buddhist lens, one must question the implications of this infatuation with heroism, as it often overlooks the interconnectedness of existence and reinforces the illusion of the self. From the legends of George Washington to modern iconographies like Spider-Man and Captain America, the American hero embodies the quintessential ideals of bravery, perseverance, and morality. Heroes serve not only as figures to admire, but as templates for individual behavior. As Paul Levitt noted, the hero culture in America formulates a narrative where personal success is celebrated against the backdrop of collective identity. This narrative promotes individualism, a hallmark of the American ethos, instilling in citizens the belief that they too can become heroes in their own right. However, this obsession can also lead to distorted perception of self and relationship to others. The hero's journey, touted as an inspirational archetype, often emphasizes personal achievement and self-sacrifice, encouraging a competitive spirit that can foster isolation and alienation from one another. The consequences of this can be deleterious, particularly when individuals strive to embody this archetype at the expense of their mental well-being and their connections with others. To critically evaluate America's need for heroes, we may turn to the philosophical concept of sonder, which encapsulates the realization that every individual has a rich inner life, filled with experiences throughout and emotions as vivid as our own. This recognition of the shared humanity among diverse individuals stands in stark contrast to the individualistic tendencies promoted by the hero narrative. As John Koenig describes, sonder is the profound feeling that everyone is living a life as vivid and complex as your own. Buddhism aligns closely with this concept, as it teaches the interconnectedness of all beings through the notions of non-self, or anatta, and interdependence. In realizing sonder, we begin to appreciate that all lives contribute to the collective tapestry of existence, much like the Buddhist teaching that the self is merely an illusion, a transient state shaped by experiences and interactions. In Buddhist philosophy, the ideal of non-self implies that the individual ego is a construct comprising thoughts and experiences rather than a permanent entity. This understanding invites individuals to recognize their interconnectedness, suggesting that the hero's individual journey is not isolated but part of a broader web of existence. The concept of store consciousness, or alaya vijnana, further enriches this discussion. According to Buddhist texts, store consciousness is a repository of all past experiences, actions, and memories, suggesting that every individual's life is informed not just by singular experiences, but also by the collective experiences of all. This idea bears striking resemblance to Carl Jung's idea of the collective unconscious, which posits that there exists a part of the unconscious mind, shared among all humans, where memories and archetypes reside. Jung states, "The collective unconscious contains the whole spiritual heritage of mankind's evolution born anew in the brain structure of every individual." In this way, both store consciousness and the collective unconscious emphasize the shared nature of human experience, urging us to reconsider the need for glorifying individual heroism in favor of collective understanding. The American tendency to idolize individual heroes often hampers recognition of the broader collective efforts that contribute to societal change and evolution. The incessant need to elevate certain individuals as heroes diverts attention from collaborative actions and community efforts that enact meaningful change. Moreover, when a society venerates the idea of the hero, it risks fostering a cycle of disillusionment. Individuals may internalize false narratives of success and worth, leading to feelings of inadequacy and alienation when they cannot measure up to these ideals. From a Buddhist perspective, this can induce suffering as individuals become trapped in the illusion of self and competition. Thus, rather than embodying the hero archetype, the cultivation of compassion and mindfulness can lead to a deeper understanding of oneself and one's place in the collective. The awareness nurtured by contemplating sonder prepares us to embrace the reality of interdependence, fostering compassion for self and others. Well, dear Sangha, if you got something out of this video, please leave a like, and if you have any questions, leave a comment. And if you're interested in more videos like this one, as I'm making a series, please subscribe. And if you made it this far, sadhu 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 to you.